before I begin speaking, I just want to let you know that my last name is Blumberg, actually, not Blumberg.
I apologize.
It's okay. Anyways, thank everyone for coming out today. When discussing the role of men in sexual assault, we think of men solely as the perpetrator. Yet there are many other roles men can play. Men can play the role of silent witness, sitting back while their loved ones get abused. Or men can stand up and take direct actions to stand up against rape, to speak up about sexual assault, and prevent the abuse of women. Unfortunately, sexual assault is very prevalent on college campuses. Many of my female friends have told me that when they're alone with a guy, they feel pressured to give in to his sexual advances. Sure, they might say no at first, but if the guy persists, they will give in, as they are in fear of jeopardizing their own physical safety. They feel the safe route is to give in sexually to avoid injury. As long as women have this fear, there is a problem. How can men be allies to women in preventing sexual assault? At Sport and Society and Northeastern University Center, we work with student athletes to change their perception of masculinity. In our society, athletes are considered role models. By changing the views of role models, hopefully we can change the perception of the general population. Being a man is not about being the fastest, the strongest, or the toughest. It's about standing up and supporting others when no one else is willing to do so. It is about doing the right thing, especially when no one is watching. If we all step up and become better citizens, the world will be a safer place, not just for women, but for everyone.
Amen.
When someone makes a sexist comment, the onus is on the male to challenge his friend and tell him what was wrong with what he said. Make sure to challenge the comment that was made, not the person making the comment. When one of your female friends is drinking and you notice someone trying to take advantage of her, the onus is on you as a male to step in and make sure your friend is safe and that the male is held accountable for his behavior. Now for all the males here, imagine an important woman in your life. It could be your mother, your sister, your girlfriend, whomever you feel closest to. Imagine that she's being assaulted by a man. Now imagine that there's a man there in a position to stop the assault, but he doesn't. He just pretends that it's not happening or watches it unfold. How do you feel about the man watching? You probably think he's a punk, a coward, a wimp. Now for a moment, think about the next time you overhear a sexist comment or you're at a party and you witnessed a man trying to take advantage of a woman sexually. Think about how that woman's loved one would describe you if you didn't do anything to help. Every time you're in a situation like this, you have a choice of what you can do. Ignoring the situation may seem like the easiest thing to do, the least stressful option. But just think, what if it was your sister and that comment was referring to her? What if it was your girlfriend or your mother who's at risk of being sexually assaulted? Are you going to step up and do the right thing? Or are you going to remain silent and do nothing? The choice is yours. Thank you very much.